This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for April 3rd, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Tickets are now on sale to see Avenged Sevenfold with Alexis on Fire July 19th at the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts. Tickets are also on sale to see Godsmack and Stained July 26th at the Xfinity Center. Get the details on both shows in the concert calendar at mistresscarrie.com. Judas Priest guitar player Richie Faulkner giving an update on his health, saying, quote, "The health is great. I had to go in again last August to be opened up again. They had to fix a couple of problems, but ever since then, I've been okay." Faulkner famously had to be rushed to the hospital during a Judas Priest show where he suffered an aortic dissection and almost died. He continued to say, "I went down under the knife in August of 2022, and we had 2 months off, and then I was back out on the road again." Social Distortion have announced dates for a summer 2023 North American tour. They're hitting the road with support from the Bell Rays, kicking things off on June 30th in Canby, Oregon, and scheduled through August 1st in Norfolk, Virginia. Tickets are available for all of the dates right now through Ticketmaster. That includes 2 stops in New England on July 25th at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom and July 26th in New Haven, Connecticut at the College Street Music Hall. Morbid Angel have shared an official statement responding to the tragedy that occurred at their show in Belvidere, Illinois this week. A storm caused the roof of the Apollo Theater to collapse, killing 1 concert goer and injuring 40 others. According to the Washington Post, the incident occurred just after 7:45 p.m. on Friday night, with some 260 people inside. The venue itself holds a total of 1,500, and the show on Friday was completely sold out, but not everyone holding tickets had made it inside. The man killed in the incident was identified as 51-year-old Fred Livingston Jr. The band saying, quote, "Deepest and heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of the individuals who tragically lost their life on Friday night. We lost a brother in metal last night." It's reported that the Apollo's roof collapsed due to heavy winds from a tornado. Bring Me the Horizon has launched a new YouTube series. The series is called BMTHS5 Posthuman EU and documents Bring Me the Horizon's recent European tour. Episode 1 has lead singer Ollie Sykes taking you behind the scenes at the show in Germany and also meeting up with Rammstein frontman Till Lindemann. They also shared snippets of upcoming music, Ollie Sykes saying any song that we write right now has to be good enough to justify its place in the set list. In a recent interview with Make Weird Music, Alex Lifeson from Rush talked about his favorite album that the band ever made, saying, quote, "Moving Pictures was by far the greatest record that we made, and from our perspective, we had such a great time making that record. We were in a great space. We spent the summer working fairly close to Toronto, close to home, writing it. When we went into the studio and started recording, everything just fell into place. We really enjoyed the experience. I thought the material was strong, but the recording process itself was really a lot of fun, and that doesn't happen very often." Tobias Forge from Ghost has begun teasing fresh Ghost material that we could get as soon as next month. Speaking with French radio station We FM, he was asked about the possibility of doing a by request tour in the vein of Metallica, saying, quote, "Even though we've obviously changed things, it's more from a practical point of view. This tour that we're starting will see us changing up a few things. The thing we're always trying to do is change things around. And now, just because there are going to be a few changes. There might be between now and then. There might be new music. I'm just saying." Legendary record mogul Seymour Stein, who founded Sire Records and signed the Ramones, Talking Heads, The Pretenders, Madonna, The Cure, Depeche Mode, and many others, has passed away at the age of 80. The news was confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter by his daughter Mandy, saying, quote, "I grew up surrounded by music. I didn't have the most conventional upbringing, but I wouldn't change my life and my relationship with my dad for anything. He was a loving and caring grandfather who took pleasure in every moment with his 3 granddaughters. He gave me the ultimate soundtrack, as well as his wicked sense of humor. I'm beyond grateful for every minute our family spent with him, and that the music he brought to the world impacted so many people's lives in a positive way." Steven Tyler from Aerosmith filed legal papers last week in the ongoing lawsuit that alleges he committed sexual assault of a minor. The events detailed in Julia Holcomb's paperwork submitted in December appear to connect with events in the 70s detailed in Tyler's memoir regarding a 3-year period after he had met her when she was just 16. In Tyler's new filing, his lawyers argued that complaints against him are completely or at least partially inadmissible because she'd given her consent, and said he was further protected by his position as her legal guardian. Lots of rock and metal music surrounding WrestleMania 39. The WWE's Edge used a Slayer classic for his ring entrance song. And Spencer Charnas from Ice Nine Kills and Chris Motionless from Motionless in White congratulating Rhea Ripley as the new WWE SmackDown champion. Lynyrd Skynyrd was honored during the CMT Music Awards last night with an all-star performance featuring Slash, Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top, Paul Rogers from Bad Company, and members of the Allman Brothers Band. The performance was introduced by Peter Frampton, who paid tribute to Gary Rossington, Lynyrd Skynyrd's last surviving original member, who died on May 5th at the age of 71. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the release of the debut album from the band. And also happening at the CMT Music Awards, the big winner, Jelly Roll, taking home 3 awards last night, getting emotional during the show in Austin, Texas, winning 3 awards total, including Male Video of the Year. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 147, featuring Villy Valu from Vivi, is available now.
Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band are back on the road in 2023, and Set Listing Bruce is joining the Pantheon Podcast family. I'm Jesse Jackson, and since 2015, I've been talking to Bruce Springsteen fans from around the world, allowing them to tell their stories about how Bruce's music has been a good companion on their life's journey. If you love music, if you love good stories, please check out the podcast and listen to our conversations about music fandom, not only for Bruce, but for many other musicians as well. Remember, it's no sin to be glad you're alive.